To everybody watching this video presentation whenever and wherever you are, good day to you. This group has the delight to share with you the 3D models of the lipids phosphatidylcholine and phosphatidylethanolamine, two of the most crucial membrane constituents in every living being. So, let's start with a quick review. Lipids are amphipathic compounds insoluble in water but completely soluble in nonpolar solvents such as ether, chloroform, and ethanol. Fatty acids are the main primary building blocks of lipids. They have a carboxylic acid head and a long hydrocarbon tail, which are the reasons why they are amphipathic. They are made up of carbon, hydrogen, and oxygen, but much less oxygen that can be found in carbohydrates. They also contain phosphorus and nitrogen in most parts, especially in what they call the phosphate.
Lipids have four major types. First, the triglycerides that serve as the primary energy storage in plants and animals. They also provide insulation to retain body heat and protection for our organs. The second is the phospholipids. They are the main components of the cell membranes, forming the well-known phospholipid bilayer. Third, the steroids, which includes the cholesterols and hormones. They are responsible for cell membrane fluidity and act as chemical messengers that regulate metabolism, reproduction, and immune functions. Lastly, the terpenes. They are found primarily in plants. They act as pigments and vitamin precursors. In some animals, they contribute to defense and signaling mechanisms. Today, we'll focus on two phospholipids, more specifically the glycerolipids, meaning they have a glycerol backbone, two fatty acids, and one phosphate group.
This is phosphatidylcholine. It has the classic phospholipid structure with the addition of a choline molecule linked to the phosphate group. It is a major component of the phospholipid bilayer, helping to maintain the cell membrane fluidity and structural integrity. This also functions as essential for cell signaling, transport, and repair. Another notable property is its role in lipid metabolism, as it helps to transport the fats and cholesterol throughout the body. It also serves as a precursor for the neurotransmitter acetylcholine, which is vital for memory and muscle function.
The name phosphatidylcholine comes from its chemical composition. Phosphatidyl referring to the phosphate-containing group, and choline referring to the nitrogen-containing alcohol attached to it. It is naturally synthesized in the body, primarily in the liver, through the CDP-choline pathway or by the methylation of phosphatidylethanolamine. Because of its important functions, phosphatidylcholine is often used in nutritional supplements and medical formulations that support liver health and cognitive performance. Since it plays a crucial role in liposome formation, it is also used in drug delivery systems to improve the absorption and effectiveness of certain medications.
Here is the 3D model of phosphatidylcholine. So here we have the glycerol backbone. The phosphate group is attached to the third carbon of glycerol and it is hydrophilic. The choline, which is linked to the phosphate group, serves as the polar head of the molecule. As for the two fatty acid chains attached to the first and the second carbon of the glycerol via ester bonds, they make up the hydrophobic tail of the molecule.
Now, let's move on to phosphatidylethanol. Its structure is similar with phosphatidylcholine, but instead of choline, it has an ethanolamine molecule linked to the phosphate group. It is one of the most abundant phospholipid in cell membranes, particularly in the inner leaflet of the phospholipid bilayer, where it contributes to the membrane curvature and flexibility. Another notable property is its role in protein folding and membrane-bound enzyme activity, as it helps stabilize membrane proteins. It also acts as a precursor for the synthesis of other important biomolecules, including phosphatidylcholine through the methylation pathway in the liver.
Phosphatidylethanolamin is naturally synthesized in cells. primarily through the Kennedy pathway or the CDP ethanolamine pathway, where ethanolamine is phosphorylated and activated by the cysteine triphosphate or CTP. Then it will be combined with the glycerol component, which forms the phosphatidyl ethanolamine. It can also be produced inside the mitochondria, wherein phosphatidyl ethanolamine is the byproduct of the carboxylation of phosphatidylserine. Now, phosphatidyl ethanolamine serves various purposes and functions. One of these is it is involved in a process we call autophagy, where autophagy is a vital process which removes damaged cell components. Now, in terms of biotechnology and medicine, phosphatidyl ethanolamine helps in the formulation of liposomes, which is essential in drug delivery systems and vaccine designs.
Here we have the 3D model of phosphatidyl ethanolamine. Again, we have the glycerol backbone, a phosphate group attached to the third carbon, and an ethanolamine attached to the phosphate group, and then the two fatty acid chains attached to the first and the second carbon, which makes up its non-polar tails and make the molecule amphipathic.
And there you have it. I hope that you've learned something today, and always remember, masaya ang buhay ng may alam.